I'll give my pick right now. I'm going back to the well with the Bears here. Handicap is still fair on that. Bears defense is fucking fantastic. It keeps you in games, and they probably should have lost that game, deserved to lose that game, but because of how strong that defense is, the performance from Caleb, we didn't get to watch the first half, so I didn't really see. Like, throwing for 34 yards through 3 quarters is virtually impossible, and then to throw for 100+ yards in 1 quarter, like, that doesn't add up to me. So I'm not really sure what was going on there, but strong defense, bad offense, an offense against a bad defense should be able to put up enough points. And I'm still look, Kyler, he went from 50-1 to start the season. I said that on the channel, dropped to 60-1 when they were like 2-4. They've reeled off 2 in a row, but they've been ugly. And I think they're beating up on teams that were overrated. You had the Chargers, who I picked as an overrated team coming into that Monday night game. You had the Dolphins, who I mentioned, our boy Dean. They were an overrated team. It wasn't just Tua that was missing. They're just not a sound org right now. McDaniels, Tua in the clutch, all that. So I think this is a great spot where the Bears, if they had won this game and they're 5-2, perfect spot for Arizona. Come from behind win, but the record's going to hide some problems. I think the complete opposite happened. If this game finished in the with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Bears are laying 3 at Arizona. And because of some end-of-game results, we're now getting half a point here. So I'm going to go with the Bears. Thoughts?
I certainly don't love it. It's a dejecting loss, and then you have to fly cross-country with your rookie quarterback. It's not like X territory. It's not my favorite pick, that's all.
Like, you like Arizona?
No, I just don't like Cleveland. I don't like Chicago. Okay. It's just, you could see a hangover. I think Eberflus is their head coach, right? Yeah, I don't think Eberflus is a great leader of men. Like, let's get up and go fight after that.
That's a good point, because they're only
good points.
Eberflus is he's like 3-19 on the road in his career, and the 3 wins are against like Rattler and Fuck-Ass and Jim Johnson.
And I think there's something to be said with the Cardinals in the fact that they aren't supposed to be a team that wins ugly. So can they gain confidence in the fact that they've now won 2 games, a gross one against the Chargers, and then beat the Dolphins on the road? And it's like, we may have something here. If we actually start playing well, sky's the limit.
I just don't know what their well looks like, because the Kyler thing is just so confusing. He gets there fantasy-wise because he runs, and he'll make a play here and there, and they have the weapons, McBride and Harrison Jr. and Connor even, but
he just named 3 fucking offensive players, Tim. Can I get something?
I'm just saying, like, you have those names, but every time out, it just doesn't produce. It reminds me of
Kyler's not good. But neither is Caleb. Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Who am I going to roll with? Sure. I'm going to roll top 3 defense over
Once again, I don't
bottom
hate
5
it.
defense.
I just don't like it.
Okay. Any Xers over there?
Casey, I want to say it's a good thing you mentioned that they're the Chicago's going to travel cross country with their rookie quarterback. I didn't know if they were going to leave him behind or anything. That was
that's so unfair.
And it's
unfair.
It's only across half the country for what it's worth.
That's bad form.
They're going to go across the country with their rookie. I mean, were they not going to bring? Was he?
All right, so he names all of Arizona. He names all of Arizona's weapons. But me saying they're going cross country with a rookie is where we draw the line. You're a fucking fraud, you 2-6 pussy.
To be fair, I have no idea what Jack's saying either.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what their well looks like. Just list the team. Says that Cardinals haven't beaten anyone, or they've actually played the toughest schedule for PFF so far this season.
No fucking shit. Go watch the MVP video. I said I have a notification set in my phone for if they struggle through this first stretch. But but what I'm saying is downgrade those teams. Strength of schedule, those teams are rated better. I don't think the Chargers, when they played them, are a one-loss team, right? And the quality of that.
They've played the Bills, the Lions, the 49ers, the Packers, Washington, Rams. Every week's been a tough game for this team.
Yeah.
Okay. They play right on paper, which I'm not a paper tiger.
No, not on. He just named
Okay.
playoff teams.
All right. So let's go through them. Buffalo got smoked. Started hot
they
and they
covered.
got absolutely.
No.
Stop, Tim. We had them, and we all know without that kick
All
return.
right, we're not doing this.
No,
We're
we
not
are
doing
doing
this.
this.
Like,
Move
We
on.
are.
We're not doing
No,
this.
we are doing
No,
this.
no.
It's important.
No one wants to do it. It's
No,
not important.
fuck you.
Okay.
You are off the show. It's important because the teams you just rattled off, Buffalo loss. Who else did you just say? Buffalo.
Rams win 41-10.
I had them. And what happened that week? No one fucking played. You bet them because you were like, oh, we're not going to downgrade them that much. They played with a quarter of the roster. So that was a fraud win.
Lions.
Chargers.
Lions.
Fraud.
No,
Lions.
let's go in order, you fucking moron. I am
Go
looking
ahead.
at the
Lions.
schedule.
What happened, Lions? They got their fucking ass whooped. Ass whooped.
They lost by.
Okay, you're naming
they lost
good
by
teams.
7.
Bears don't.
They didn't
fall
score
into,
in the second half.
They don't fall into that category of good teams. The Bears.
They lost by 7.
Tim,
They lost by
contact.
7. The Lions have been
They
curb
didn't-
stomping teams.
They did. They were uncompetitive in
Sam,
the game.
What's your pick?
I actually have no real feel on this Bears game, and actually
Agreed.
my underdog play is going to be on this game. But just arguing that the Cardinals haven't played anyone is
No, that's not what I said.
Wait,
I
our
know.
underdogs play is not correlated to our picks.
It doesn't have to be. It
Oh, I
can
thought
be.
that's what we were doing.
Tim, I'm not saying they haven't played anyone. I'm saying look at the true results in the games when they have played people. San Francisco was down as well. Like you at full
They were
strength.
7.5-point dogs, and they won outright.
I understand. And if they played again with those rosters, given the results, these things would not be the case.
So then nothing matters. It's just the whole time. This is the.
No, context matters. Context matters.
I think it's a hard argument you're making here. This is
I agree.
Okay. All right. Here's the question.
this is like a
Ravens
murderer's
played the
row
Chiefs.
of
Raven. No. I have a question. Ravens played the Chiefs week 1. Ravens play the Chiefs week 8. Right.
Yes.
Unresult related. Right. The Chiefs have now lost Rashee Rice and Isaiah Pacheco and other
And
pieces.
Juju.
Right. They're
the beat.
worse. The context matters.
So after this schedule, they're 4-4.
Yes.
They've gotten worse.
What do you mean they've gotten worse?
I think he's asking.
No, I have them. But I just said I think the Bears are 3 points. Like I would have the Bears net rated better, and I think because of the results of the Hail Mary and the Cardinals come from behind victory against a Miami team that I think was overrated. Like I was on Arizona. I think that the math is I'm seeing 2.5 points of value here.
Looks good to me. Bears is the pick for Jack. Casey.
I watch every fucking Kyler game. They're just not. This is like a classic spot where
We
the
literally
talent-
just talked about how we couldn't watch last Kyler game.
No. I said I didn't watch the Bears game.
We also didn't watch. You didn't watch the Cardinals game
Yes.
either.
I watched the whole box score, play by play.
Right. Exactly.